Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are good. So, children, welcome to your English lecture. So, today we are going to revise the chapter that is three sounds of suffix ed. Okay, so I'll make you clear. Okay, so I'll make it clear to you that when to use t, d, and id, id sound. Okay, so now let's start. So children, so let me tell you first that if you see here, if the ending sound of the base word is unvoiced, then the ed is sounded as t. Okay, so for example, you can see here kiss, kissed, kissed. Okay, then it is clap. So here if you see the ending sound of the base word, that is clap, it is pa, pa, pa. Okay, so it is not voiced, it is unvoiced. So children, we add ed. Okay, so it is clapped. Okay, so we so here ed will be sounded as t, t. Okay, so now if you see second, that is if the last sound of the base word is voiced except the ed is sounded as d. Okay, so if the base word, so children, here if the last sound of the base word is voiced, like it is given buzz, right? So if you see the last sound, that is zzz. So if you say the sound this zzz, then you can feel the vibration, right? So it is, so the sound is voiced. And because the sound is voiced, so children, children, what will we do? So children, it will be sounded as d. So okay, so here the ed will sounded as d. So it will be like buzzed. Then it is boiled, so it will be like boiled. Okay, so last one, if you see, if the last sound of the base word is d or t, then the ed is sounded like id. Okay, so children, if the last sound of the base word is d or t, then the ed is sounded like id. Okay. For example, you can see want. So children, here if you see the last sound of the base word, that is want, it is t, t. Okay. So we will add ed and it will be sounded like id. Okay. So now read aloud to practice the sounds of suffix ed. So now here you can see words with ed making t sound. Okay. So here you can see the first one is picked. Okay. So now why it is picked? So here if you see the base word, that is pick. So here you can, so children, here you have to see the last ending sound of the base word. Okay. So that is k, k. Okay. So now when you sound this k, so you have to see that so you have to check that it is unvoiced or it is voiced. So the it is unvoiced because we cannot feel the vibration in the throat when you say k, 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 k. Okay, so children, so here we are adding ed, picked, and here the ed will be sounded as t. Okay, so the sound will be picked. Okay, second word you can see is bluffed. Okay, it is bluffed. So the word is buffed. Okay, so here if you see the base word, so it will be buff, buff. So here the ending sound of the base word it will be okay. So now it is voiced or it is unvoiced? So now can you feel the vibration when you say no, we cannot. So it is unvoiced, and it is unvoiced. So what will we do? It is unvoiced. So here the ed will sounded as t. Okay. So here the ed will be sounded as okay. So children, hope it is getting clear to you. Then if we see the third one, that is pushed. Okay. So here the base word is push, and here the last sound of the base word is sh. Sh. So now when you pronounce the sound sh, then can you feel the vibration in the throat? No, we cannot feel the vibration. So it is unvoiced, and because it is unvoiced, we will add ed, and the sound of ed will be t. T. Okay. Same ways we have here laugh. Okay. So the base word is laugh, right? And the ending sound of the base word is so when you pronounce the sound of we cannot feel the vibration in the throat. So it is unvoiced. See the word laugh, the ending sound of the base word is and it does not make any sound. Okay. So it is unvoiced, and so we will sound the ed as okay. So now let's move towards the words with ed making d sound. Okay. So we have already seen that the words with ed making t sound. Okay. Now we will see the words with ed making d sound. First one you see here is rain. Okay, it is rained. So now why it is rained? Why it is pronounced as d? So now let's see. So here the base word you see is rain. Okay, and the ending sound of the base word, the ending sound of the base word is mm, okay. So now when you sound this you can feel the vibration in your throat, right? And just because you feel the vibration, it is voiced. Okay. And just because it is voiced, the ed will be sounded as d. D. Okay, it will be sounded as d. So it will be rained. Okay. Then the second word you see here is jammed. Now why it is jammed? Because the base word here is jam, right? And the last sound of the base word is so when you pronounce this you can feel the vibration in the throat. So it is voiced, right? And just because it is voiced, the ed here will be sounded as d. D. So it will be jammed. Rained, jammed. Now it is try. Okay. So the base word here is try, and the ending is ie. So if you say this word, you can feel the vibration in your throat, right? And just because you can feel the vibration, it is voiced, and the ed will be sounded as d. Okay. Now we will see the words with ed making id sound. Okay. First is chanted. Okay. Chanted. So why it is chanted? So let's see. Because here you can see the base word is sounded is the sorry here the end of the base word chant, the sound is t. So whenever there is the sound t or d in the end of the base word, then the ed will be sounded as id. Okay. So first is chanted. Chanted. Second you can see is HAUNTED. Here also the base word is haunt. Okay. So the ending sound is t, right? And just because the ending sound is the last sound of the base word is t, the ed here will be sounded as id. Okay. Haunted. Okay. Same ways hunted. And the same ways you can see where it will be the ending sound will be d, that is wade, then it is d, the ending sound, so it will be waded, right? So here the ed will sounded as id, id. Okay, children? Okay, so that's all. So still if you have any doubt, then you can let me know, so I'll explain you in your next lecture also. Okay, so see you soon in your next lecture.